Welcome to LNP Renewable System Integrator. Today we are going to discuss some of the basics of electric vehicle part 12. So if you have missed part 1 to 11, no issue. The session already we got split into 25 parts. Okay. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. In our channel we had created a playlist. Inside the playlist you can see all the 25 parts that we had already discussed. So in our sessions we might be using so many abbreviations. If you have any doubt with your application, please refer to this part. And we're also using so many abbreviation as our short forms, so whenever required in the videos, and if you have any doubt in it, please refer to it. What are the things that we're going to discuss today in this video? Today we're going to discuss what are the various types of permanent magnets available in the market, okay, and how electric vehicle and hybrid electric vehicle looks like, windings looks like, and what are the pros and cons of a bar wound configuration, and what are the pros and cons of the permanent magnet synchronous motor machine, and how a induction motor looks like, and what are the advantages and the disadvantages of the induction motor, and what are the design criteria of an induction motor for an electrical vehicle. So when we get into the various permanent magnet, so based on the coercivity, remanence, and the energy final product, we have so many materials available in the market. So all these materials we can use as a permanent for preparing the creating the permanent magnets. And if we try to see the winding configuration of the electric vehicle and hybrid electric vehicles, see here, this is how it looks like inside a motor or a permanent magnet. That is permanent magnet synchronous motor, especially in the synchronous motor, this is how the windings will be. And when we make a try to sort out the pros and cons of a bar wound, okay, in the pros it offers a high slot fill factor than the standard design, okay, and we have a very shorter end turns, so it has a low DC resistance and a better packing, and construction of the slot, larger surface area in the end terms gives better heat dissipations, and it enables a better performance in the transient conditions. When you get to know the disadvantage of this bar wound type, it increases the AC resistance stator copper losses, okay, and it has a higher skin and proximity effect, especially at the higher speeds. So when we try to sort out the permanent magnet synchronous motor pros, it has a high power density, it has a higher efficiency, and it has a more efficient dissipated to the surroundings. Heat energy created is dissipated in the surroundings, so easier cooling is happening. It has a very higher reliability and it has a better dynamic responses. So when we try to sort out the cons, it has a high machine cost, okay, and during the high speed operation we have a problem, okay, and it has a limited constant power operating range, okay, and since it is a permanent magnet synchronous motor, there is a possibility for a demagnetization to happen during the high operating temperatures. So when we get into the induction motor, so this is how it looks like. So we have a stator, we have a rotating field, okay, and we have a gauge batteries, gauge bars also, because in certain places this induction motor we often used to refer it as a squirrel cage. So the concept is going to be the same, okay. When a current carrying conductor is placed inside a magnetic field, an electromagnetic flux is getting created, because of which it try to move the rotating part. So this is how a motor runs. So when we try to sort out the advantages and disadvantages of the induction motor, this complete elimination of the rotor magnets. So we have a machine cost contributors as the highest machine cost, and when we see the disadvantage, we have a rotor losses. Even if we use the iron, we have a losses. Ferrous materials, we have a losses, okay, and we have a drive cycle efficiency of an induction machine is well designed, okay, but when we have a high number of poles, okay, for a low speed applications, it is very difficult to use this induction motors. And also, magnetic field strength of a machine can be lowered with the help of the stator current. It also reduces the losses because of its light loaded conditions. But when you get into the disadvantage, it has a constant power speed range, which is limited in the this induction motor technology. And most important advantage is the absence of magnets. It reduces the vulnerability of damage owing to the short circuit faults. So when we try to have a design criteria of induction motor, first we need to determine the initial geometry. We need to have a geometrical constraints. Then we need to calculate the stator and the rotor dimensions. Okay, and we need to calculate the stator and rotor parameters. Then we need to calculate the machine characteristic and the parameter that we are going to plan. So in the calculating the characteristic and performance, we will consider the torque speed characteristic. We will have efficiency map, we will have a temperature distribution, and we will have a vibration acoustic noise. And finally, we will have an evaluation. If evaluation wise everything is okay as per the design plan, then it will proceed further. If not, then again we will do entire thing. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and press the bell icon. If you want to know more and learn more, you can contact us. We can provide the contact details here. We are providing solar on-grid, off-grid, and hybrid application design, installation, testing, and commissioning consultancy and training supports. And for your agriculture funds, if you had a plan to put the fence, then you can contact us. We are providing solar fencing as a kit. And if you had a plan to work in the GCC countries in the automation industry, especially in the building management system and building automation control system, then you can contact us. We have provided the contact details here. And if you had a plan to work in the PLC programming industry, okay, if you want to get trained yourself with the certification in Siemens and Delta PLCs, then you can contact us. We had provided the contact details here. And we also providing electric vehicle basics trainings, so you can contact us. We have provided the contact details here. Thank you so much.